with the creative directors of Acai Brothers, Ben and Sam. Thanks for having me.
Thanks. It's all right.
So today we just wanted to give everyone an insight into how important social media is for businesses. So first of all, what prompted you both to begin Acai Brothers' online journey?
Cool. So both of us started out in the health and fitness industry. We actually owned gyms for nearly 7 or 8 years. I guess we've also had a common love for food our whole life, especially eating healthy food. And at the time in which we started Acai Brothers, or came up with the idea to start Acai Brothers, superfoods were one of those big trending, I guess, items, or just about to come into the market. I think we saw it a little bit overseas, and then we started seeing it sort of trickle into Australia, and we knew straight away that, you know, this can actually be something pretty big, you know, and if we can sort of try to create a brand around this particular, you know, ingredient, I think we're going to do incredibly well. And that ingredient was acai, and you know, we never really turned back. Opened our first store in Wellington Point, and yeah, knew we wanted to franchise from day dot, so we just tried to work as hard as we could to do that.
And then I think in relation to the social media side, we launched a video which got 250,000 views online, and that was sort of the engagement level that we started to go, okay, well hang on, we've got something.
Yeah, this could be more.
People like to see us, they like to see cheeky, humorous, funny little things in our videos. How about we continue this journey throughout the rest of our stores? And we have done that so far. And in terms of the role that I play in Acai Brothers, I am the sales manager and BDM. And we only use social media as an Instagram as a lead tool, and we don't use, you know, we don't go on TV, and we don't go on billboards or anything like that. We purely use social media, and it's a great conversion rate, and it's also very raw. And we find that it's a massive element of success for Acai Brothers right now.
Acai Brothers and raw treats are current trending food. So obviously you have a lot of competitors. Now some of us at Straddl have noticed you guys take quite a humorous approach to your marketing campaigns. Do you think that's something that differentiates you in the community against your competitors?
Yeah, look, my first comment on that is why not be funny when it comes to business? Business is a very serious game. It can be, and it's sometimes very daunting. And if you're inquiring about a new franchise or a brand new business, you want to make sure that there is some sort of level of compassion, personality, and for those franchisors to be personable. So we find that our cheeky, humorous, funny elements with our video content and social media advertising is truly an indicator of our point of difference between us and our competitors.
Yeah, I definitely think that it's about being relatable and creating a brand that people want to be a part of and feel comfortable being a part of. And I think that that's where that whole cheeky side came from. It's about letting go of what we think we look like and how we're perceived, and actually just being ourselves. And I think people have straight away been able to relate to that and being like, you know what, I want to support these guys, and I love what they're about. So I think it's just about being natural and being true to yourself in business. And
but also, we're not selling phone bills.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we've got cool things that we can sell.
We're selling amazing food that's benefit for your body and for your livelihood. So it's not a hard thing. Yeah. And if we can make fun about that, well then it's a better combo.
So Acai Brothers' YouTube channel has just been released. You both have seen value in video content. Do you think video is the future for online marketing?
Yeah, definitely. I think that the more that you can post in terms of video content, the better, because people engage with video content more than they do a photo. That's proof. If you look at statistics and you look at engagement levels, like videos can portray an actual story as well, which we've found that's been really successful for us. Like, we want to portray a story behind the brand or an idea. It's easier to do that through video. People are going to be more likely to engage with that particular content other than just a photo, which can be, you know, as I said, it can be the same thing over and over again. When you're posting a photo with a video, you can really create something that's different and completely original. So
we also like to tell people a little bit more about ourselves. Like, there's a lot more to just Benny and I appearing on a calendar. Like, there's a lot more to our story, and we want people to realise that hey guys, we are here. We are an expanding brand throughout the Australian market right now, and what better way to do that than by video?
So some of our freelance followers would like to know any ways in which you measure social return on investment, like through any social media analytics and things like that.
To be honest, we don't spend a lot of time on analytics or look at too much about return on investment. For us, it's about consistency and about constantly being in the public face. I think that a lot of businesses where they go wrong is that they don't post enough, or they post a lot and they don't post anything, and they're ups and downs. I think that for us, it's about being consistent with a lot of that stuff. And even though we do some paid advertising, it's minimal actually. We don't do heaps of paid advertising through social media, really.
And we really get our engagement from comments and likes.
Exactly it.
We know what our consumers want. Like we know that they want cheeky, funny. They know that they want education as well around goji berries and some of the superfoods that we use.
Yeah.
We know that. And the only reason why we know that is because we have looked at their feedback, whether it's a comment online or whether it's a verbal feedback face to face or whether it's feedback to our beautiful store owners.
And also as franchisors, I think that over other franchisors and over other owners of their brand, we're actually in store a lot. Like we spend a lot of our time, and it's nearly like our second office. Really, it's like our stores. So we're here a lot. So we see people, we interact with people, we interact with our staff, and we feel like that's giving us a really good indication of the direction that we should go with a lot of our marketing and advertising. And I guess that's why we've been successful. And obviously, reach and other things are great, and that's what we want to see all the time. But I think that sometimes just being out in the public eye.
That's not saying that in the future we won't implement some of those analytics tech softwares. However, now
it's not like our personal strength. It's not what we love to do, is sit on a thing and look at analytics. But as I said, it's definitely like there are some massive positives to looking at that, and it will give you a great indication, obviously, on the return of investment. But for us,
don't do it from day one. Because it's an expense you don't need. Just test the market, test it, throw everything out there, see what people buy it at, and see what they love, and then measure your data from that, and then you can move to the next stage.
So are there any social media strategies apart from the Acai Brothers that have inspired you or like interested you lately?
Yeah, sort of to a certain extent. I think like video. I love seeing video content. There's no specific brands right now that I'm gonna sort of name drop, but I love seeing video content out there. I feel like it is quite personable. And I feel like we're heading in the same path, but I think video content is a huge element to success online, rather than just like raw posts.
I think like the way we've gone with our YouTube, like with the Daily Bros, like we obviously follow people like Gary Vee, who I think it's like blogging their day-to-day life as well. That I think it's been a bit of inspiration for us as well. Is creating a story behind what we do day to day as well, so people again can relate to us on a more organic level. And as I said, like probably in terms of inspiration, I get my inspiration personally from videos and movies and ads from way back when. Like it's not necessarily right now. A lot of the humor comes from sometimes something that I saw when I was 10 years old or 12 years old, and I guess that's the fun of it as well. Some people pick up on those things when they actually watch those videos. They're like, that reminds me of this, and sometimes it's exactly where that idea came from. And also those stories are sometimes built around obviously our store owners as well. They give us our inspiration, our store owners, when we create a lot of those videos content as well. So,
cool. Well, thanks so much for having me, and thanks for giving our viewers some insight into the industry.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Bye.